What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel, and today we are talking about To Be Continued. This is a game published by a Croatian company. It's also designed by a Croatian. It is also illustrated by a Croatian. So this is a full-on Croatian production, and I'm from Croatia, if you didn't know. So I am super proud of it. I really enjoyed when I played it, and I wanted to share that enjoyment with you. So let me show you what you get inside this box and tell you how the game plays, what I think about it and all that. And so basically this is like a card game. There's like a bunch of cards in here, and in this game you are collectively building a comic strip of sorts. Even though this is not a cooperative game, you are all playing for yourself, but still there's some rules that you need to abide. So let's say, for example, you are playing a five player game, which means all of you will get these chapters like chapter 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and this is important because this is what you will be scoring. Everybody will score a little bit differently, and also it's important because of the cards and the rules. Cards, not cars, cards, and the rules by themselves. So for example, basically you are playing in front of yourself like a 3x3 grid of cards, and once each player has 3x3 grid of cards, the game will end. And if you play a card, for example, if I'm chapter 1 and if I play this card in a yellow suit and I play it with the number 7, that means that nobody can play the lower card. So for example, numbers, let's say 4, 5 and 6, let's say for example 5 can't be played over here because the chapter 1 comes before chapter 2, chapter 2 is after. So this is happening before card 7, the number says so. And that's one of the main rules that you need to play. There's also some cards that have like, these are to be continued, they have dual signs, and they don't have numbers, so they can't be played anywhere. There's also some take that cards. A little bit of take that is in this game, where you can put somebody, you can like sneak in there like a little commercial of sorts, and by doing that you will take some cards from them, and there's also going to be a pile of cards that you can draw from. And yeah, as in most of these games, you draw cards, then you play some cards, and as the play continues, at one point all of you will have 3x3 grid in front of yourself, and then you will proceed to the scoring, and whoever has the most points is the winner. But the beauty of this game for me lies in that when playing these cards, these suits of colors, all of them create a story. So if you go and take all the cards from all the suits and take them in a exact order, like from 1 to 15, you will get a concise story about a type of board gamers, which I find absolutely hilarious. The stories themselves are really fun. Like, it's a nice little comic by itself, and when you go through them, you can like see different types of, as I said, board gamers. So you have like the guy that has like a lot of luck, you probably have that one person that always gets the cards that needs, or the perfect roll if the game involves dice, stuff like that. There's also like a collector. I was the collector for one at one point, where you have to have all the promos, all the exclusive everything, and there's always of course something that happens in these comics and all that. So yeah, the little stories on these cards are really fun to read by themselves. They're really interesting, and once you played all the cards, even if some cards are missing in that sequence, you still get a complete story. You still get fun story. How they manage to do that is beyond me. And I know I'm focusing a lot of that on that, but it's something that really drew me in because I didn't read many comics in my life, but I like comics books, and this one makes that like mixing comic books and board games. It just makes a perfect thing for me. So the gameplay itself, as I said, it's really fun. It's interesting because as you are drawing cards, as you are playing cards, you are looking what others are playing, so you can kind of block other players by playing high enough cards. So you see somebody going for a blue suit of cards, and you can play like a high card, and now you block their play because probably in their hand they are trying to take as much cards of one color as possible, because the game rewards you. If you have many cards of the same color, you will progressively get more points. But if you go just for the one color, you will definitely not win. Just know that you have to like combine stuff. So yeah, As you are looking that, you can play like to mess up with other players, but at the same time you are messing up with yourself, because, for example, if you are playing chapter 1, cards that are with numbers 1 to 5 will bring you points. So if, for example, I play some bigger card like 15 to block some other player that's later in a turn for me, he will not get points. You know, he will not get to play cards because this one is blocking them, but I will not get points because this card is worthless to me, actually. But then again, there's buy more games commercial, and you can take out those cards and replace them with these, so now you can open yourself up. So there's like a lot of back and forth. You know, you are not like automatically blocked. You know, so somebody plays 15, oh, nobody can play anything, you know. So it's not like that. It's like a little bit of take that, and I really enjoyed it. The gameplay itself, as I said, there's also some cards that will be revealed in the middle of the table, but you can also draw blind, which sometimes can prove to be a great choice, sometimes not. I learned both of those ways when I play the game. But yeah, it's fun, it's interesting. I like the artwork. The artwork was done by a guy who was doing like this this style of artwork in he was actually the artist for the, it was like a magazine that we used to have when I was in early school, you know, in a middle school, stuff like that. We had these like magazines that were like kids stories, you know, stuff like that. It was really popular, and I was told this is the same guy. And at first, immediately when I saw the artwork, I was like, oh my god, it's reminiscence of that. And then I realized, yeah, that's the same guy. So that's for me personally, because, you know, I lived through these types of artwork in my childhood, so it's automatically reminiscent to that. But overall, the game is fun. It's interesting. It has a little bit of take that. It's really quick. It's really easy to pick up on the rules, so you can take it out, and in not more than 5 minutes you can explain the rules and play the game. And as I said, the game, it says here 15 to 45 minutes. I don't think, if you have analysis paralysis, friend, maybe 45 minutes. But overall, it's like a half-an-hour game, and you just go and play it and have fun with it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So that is to be continued, a game about making comic books. And how this all makes sense, I can't explain, but it does. You know, when you're putting cards and the stories, everything just goes, I don't know, I'm without words. It's such a small game, but it gives so much out, so much fun. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching, thank you for subscribing. Do check out this game. I'm very proud of it for many reasons. You know, some people might say that I'm biased. Is that the correct word? You know, because it's from Croatia, everything. But I would not be making this video if I did not like the game. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching, and for all your support, of course, for comments, for likes, for supporting me on Patreon, all of that. And until next time, pozdrav. The other one is in English, so you will be easy. There will be easy way. You will be easy. Game produced by it is produced, yeah. It is produced by a Croatian publisher. Designed by a Croatian guy. This is so you know who you are when it's your turn to play. Oh my god, this is I'm super proud of. Still,